Problems with clean eating. Some of you watching this will definitely be thinking, how can anyone have a problem with clean eating? Isn't it just healthy eating? And no, my friends, it is not. The first point of contention: what the fuck does clean eating actually mean? Asking people to give you a firm definition of what clean eating is a little bit like asking what the meaning of life is. Nobody knows. So let's take a look at one of the 18 bazillion books to try and get some enlightenment. Clean eating aims to cut out the over-processed foods that we are sold nowadays by the major stores. Okay, cut out processed foods. That seems straightforward enough. Next book. Replace white flour foods with whole wheat and ancient grains. But wait, I thought we were cutting out processed food. Whole wheat and ancient grains are still processed. Maybe they mean less processed? Bit confusing, but next book. Organic and sustainable where possible. Nobody has said anything about eating organic up until this point, and this is definitely going to hike your grocery bills up, but let's roll with it for a moment. Next. All recipes are grain, dairy, egg, nut, soy, and gluten-free. Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. And do you see what's happening here? Without a firm definition, you have this huge chasm of confusion which ranges from avoiding processed foods to eating organic foods to avoiding fucking everything. And the second point of contention, the claims around clean eating. The essential guide to fight inflammation, heal your gut, and reset your body with detox and clean eating. Big claims. More importantly, vague claims as well. Reset and detox are trendy verbs that people like to throw around without actually telling you what they mean. Reset what exactly? Show me the science of whatever it is you're resetting. The human body isn't a laptop. You don't just turn it off and on again when you don't think it's working. Heal and prevent illness. Illness is a pretty big category. And it's not being specific like vitamin C helps scurvy or vitamin D helps rickets. Oh no, just illness. All illness. Next book. Filling ourselves with these toxins is creating a ticking time bomb of very serious health problems for us all. Another swing and a miss on that one. The word toxin also likes to get thrown around aimlessly when people obviously have no idea what it really means. The dose makes the poison. Even water will kill you when you drink too much. Many fruits and vegetables contain naturally occurring toxins, like cyanogenic compounds in almonds or solanines in tomatoes and potatoes, or formaldehyde in a wide array of fruits and vegetables. Claiming a food or a whole genre of foods is toxic without specifying the individual ingredient and the dose you would have to consume to get harmful side effects from it is fear-mongering. And on the topic of fear-mongering, why are we avoiding all processed foods? I mean, sure, if you look at observational data, there is an association between diets high in ultra-processed foods and various health risks. But ultra-processed foods is a big fucking umbrella term, and food processing is applicable to almost everything you eat. Even a lot of stereotypical healthy foods are highly processed. Because, fun fact, green tea bags don't grow on trees. Shocker. And demonizing all processing is dangerous because it overlooks the benefits we get. Just one example, food preservation allows people to have year-round access of some foods for a lower price point. And if you don't think this is a good thing, go and have a chat to a few people in a lower socio-economic bracket and tell them that they can only eat fresh and organic food from now on. Then count the seconds until they tell you to go fuck yourself. Food processing also gives us reduced calorie options like digestion-resistant starches, probiotics, prebiotics, protein-enriched options, novel types of fibre, wider selection of options for people with allergies, age-specific formulas, etc. And clean eating overlooks all of this and gives us the astonishingly narrow-minded conclusion that processed is bad. Given the vague definition, the overblown health claims, and the laundry list of food that a lot of people have to cut from their diet, it isn't surprising that a lot of research papers have investigated the question of where healthy eating ends and eating disorders begin. And in case that sounds surprising to you, the simplified version is, a lot of people are terrified of eating long lists of food that they don't need to be terrified of. So what do we have? Telling people to only eat unprocessed foods will likely result in weight loss. And not because of toxins or your body resetting or other wanky words like that people like to throw around willy-nilly. No, it's because people consume fewer calories. It's a lot harder to overeat chicken and potatoes than it is pizza and ice cream. Shock. Telling people that they should prioritize nutrient-dense, minimally processed foods where possible. Great, awesome, no issue with that at all. Telling people they have to avoid all processed foods because all processed foods are bad for you, that's horseshit. Telling people they have to cut out a long list of foods for vague and arbitrary reasons to cure non-specific illnesses and reset non-specific bodily functions. That sounds like a massive pile of pseudo-scientific, eating disorder-inducing horseshit. Clean eating? It's a no from me.